confirmed today at the start of each evidentiary hearing that the participants in the evidentiary hearing consent to the matter proceeding in this remote platform. If there is any objection to a matter proceeding in this remote platform, the case will be continued. Notice of today's meeting was provided by publishing notice in the newspaper and by mail to the applicant. The newspaper notices for today's meeting contained information on how the public can access the remote meeting as the meeting occurs. These notices also contain information about the registration requirement for the meeting, along with information about how to register. All individuals participating in today's evidentiary hearings were also required to submit a copy of any presentation, document, exhibit, or other material that they wish to submit at the evidentiary hearing prior to today's meeting. No new documents will be submitted during today's meeting. All decisions of this board are subject to appeal to the North Carolina Property Tax Commission. Okay, our first case, or cases, we have no consent agenda items, okay, are the exemptions. Amanda, are you here somewhere? Hello, Amanda.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Let's get you sworn in. If you raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
And we have cases 2 through 12 on here.
Correct.
So what have you got for us?
So, cases 2 through 12 are all exemption, exclusion, or PUV applications that meet their prospective requirements for tax year 2020. They were just submitting late applications. So we do ask that the board accept these applications as directly, so that way we can process them for tax year 2020.
Okay. Any questions from any of the board members? Then I will entertain a motion regarding items 2 through 12.
So move for approval as submitted by staff, Wendell Bullet, items 2 through 12.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, all opposed? All right, passes. All right, let's move on to number 13. So Amanda, that's you again.
Yep. Okay. So item number 13 and actually item number 14 are from the same taxpayer, just two separate types of accounts. So I'm going to be doing number 13.
Okay.
So this is an appeal of the late list penalty that was applied to their tax bill for permanent tag trailers. They did not request a listing extension for tax year 2020, and we received their listing form on February 5th of 2020. So it was received a few days after the deadline of January 31st of 2020. So a late list penalty was applied in accordance with statutes in the amount of $196.85. I don't believe the taxpayers here, but I do want to read their statement as to why they are appealing, or they're asking that the penalty be waived.
Okay.
So they said, this year has been an unusual one and has been a hardship on our business volume due to COVID-19 and other factors that have affected our business. We are a highway contractor and do a lot of business for NCDOT, but due to the financial status of NCDOT, no work has been available to bid for a very long time.
Okay. And you said they were 2 days late?
They were 5 days late.
And what were they late listing?
On this particular bill, they were permanent tag trailers. So every year you have to list, your personal property, and that includes any trailers that have a permanent or multi-year license plate. Since you don't pay taxes on those at DMV, they have to be listed with the tax office each year.
And they've been paying these in the past?
Correct.
And they just missed it this year because of
they were late submitting the listing.
Okay. Have they already paid well, it's just the listing, so they wouldn't have paid yet, correct?
They have paid the tax portion. They have not paid the late list penalty.
Okay. All right. Board, what's your all's feeling about this?
Was that mailed in?
Correct. Yes.
My feelings are with the mail today. You never know what you're going to get.
That's a good question. That's a good point. I agree.
Yeah.
And this was for tax year 2020, not 2021. This is tax year 2020.
Right.
It was 5 days late. I've had all kinds of late.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then you all agree that we should accept this as timely?
I'll make that motion.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that.
All right. Okay. And Jeanette, you were going to make a motion?
I'll make a motion. We not charge the penalty.
Okay.
Second.
Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It carries. Okay, so the next one, we're moving over to Andrea. Is that correct? Thank you, Amanda. It's nice seeing you again.
Was.
Okay, Andrea, I need to get you sworn in, please. You raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
State your name and position, please.
Andrea Williams, Tax Division Supervisor, Business Personal Property.
All right, and what do you have for us on the same property?
So the same taxpayer, Rolls Contracting, sent in their 2020 Business Personal Property listing, and they have a penalty of $3,184.77 that they are requesting to be waived or to be appealed. And same situation, we received it late, therefore we had to apply the penalty. So we are asking per General Statute 105-312H that the penalty remain on the account.
And they were, how late were they? Was it 5 days ago?
We actually, it was postmarked February 3rd. We received it on the 5th.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess they did mail it late, but with the COVID, I don't know what you're all feeling about this is.
Same taxpayer, correct?
I'm sorry, what was that, David?
This is the same taxpayer?
Same taxpayer, yes.
Same taxpayer.
But, you know, I mean, we gave them a break the first time. Do we give them one this time?
Be consistent, yes.
Yes.
I think we should. Okay, now I'll entertain a motion on number 14.
Y'all some nice people this morning.
We are nice. Had a good breakfast. Okay. So I'll entertain a motion on number 14.
Go ahead. Well, move that we accept it as timely.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. All right, thank you. Now let's move on to number 15. Andrea, what have you got on that one?
We have Yamasushi, and I'm not sure if they're here, but they filed their listing on, so actually we have a different situation. They filed their listing late. The late penalty is $46.72. However, they have paid their entire bill. So there's nothing to compromise at this point.
So they've already paid the late fee, is that what you're saying?
Yes, the late fee was $46.72, but they paid the entire bill, including the late fee.
So they're looking, I guess, to get a refund of their late fee.
Yes.
And it looks like somebody's here. Mayuma Yamazawa, are you there, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need to get you sworn in first. If you will raise your right hand and repeat after me. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Okay, and I guess you heard the case. You've already paid your penalty, and it's only $40-something.
Yes.
Is that your understanding?
Mm-hmm.
And you okay? And why did you mail your information in late?
Oh, I usually ask my accountant to take care of them, but because of this, I don't know, nothing really related to pandemic, but there was a big change in accounting company.
Okay.
They said that they have not received this information. So I guess they didn't file on time. And then I received notice of late charge. And so I called the property tax office, and they said that I have to pay the late tax anyway. So I went ahead and paid. But so actually I received this notice, and I don't know why I'm receiving this notice, but I thought by attending, I thought I'm going to learn more about property tax for the future reference. That's why I am attending. But for the last 35 years, we are in a business in Durham County, and I have never been this kind of a trouble. So I was wondering, from now on how I should really manage if there is a change in my accounting office and so on, because I don't really know how to file. And so basically, like smaller business like us, I'm always depending on my accountant. And so
Okay, but Ms. Williams, can you help her out? Does she get an annual notice about what she needs to file and what she needs to do?
Yes, at the end of every December, we forward the listing forms to the taxpayers, and they include instructions for what the due date is on the form and on the instructions. And so any business that's been in business for an extended period of time would receive the same information every year.
So this time I also received by email from Mr. Curtis about how to do online. And so I get on online and I try to do on, this is 2020, so due January 31st, 2021, this year. And I try to change the accountant's name and phone number and contact number and so on by myself, but I was not able to do. Somehow the system wouldn't let me change the information in online. So this time also I did it myself and then send it by email, by regular mail to the property tax office. So I hope I don't get in trouble again this year. Just wanted to make sure. Only the reason I'm attending this meeting is because I wanted to learn more about how to do for the future. Thank you.
Well, you should get information in the mail. And, you know, a lot of people have their accountants handle this, but it's still your responsibility.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Are there any questions from the board? Any discussion? It's not a whole lot of money, but it's the principle of the thing, really.
How late was she? Miss Williams, how late was she?
She was just, I'm sorry, I don't have her listing form in front of me. I apologize.
Okay. You know, normally in cases like this, we'll, you know, she's a small business person. Well, we could cut it in half, or we could, you know, not do anything. What's your all's preference?
Mhm.
I mean, it's a minor amount. So
Right, yeah, really.
talking about $40. So if we cut it in half, it's $20. So, you know.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, what do y'all want to do? Any
Well, I was
thoughts?
just curious how late it was.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Are we talking a few days?
Ma'am, do you know how late it was that you sent your notice in?
I really didn't know until like last year, like October. So it's really very late, actually.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, so
actually,
I had no idea. I thought it has been taken care of my accountant, and then accountant office changed the specific accountant for our small company. And I didn't really know until I received the notice that it's late and then there's a late charge. So I called anyway and I went ahead and paid because it's, as you said, it's a small amount. So I actually don't mind paying it because that's my fault. But I just wanted to, because I received this notice, I wanted to learn more, and that's the only reason. I'm not asking get refund actually for.
Okay.
Yes, so
All
thank
right,
you.
well then let's just move on then. We'll uphold the county's penalty then. I'll need a motion to that effect.
I move that we uphold the county's decision.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, all right, thank you, ma'am, and I hope you understand. If you don't, call the tax office and see if you can get it straightened out. I'm sure Ms. Williams or somebody in her department will be happy to help. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, the next one we have is Neil Bradshaw. Are they here? Ms. Williams, have you heard anything from them? Do you know if they're going to show up?
I have not heard anything from them.
Okay, well, let's give them a few more minutes since it's not 10:30 yet. So we'll take a quick break. Come back in about 15 minutes, okay? All right, see you all then. Okay, let's get started back. Do we have anybody here from the next case? Neil Bradshaw, and
Yeah, I'm one of the owners.
you're one of the others. Okay, all right.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get you sworn in, please, sir. If you'll raise your right hand.
All right.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name, please.
Timothy Noser.
All right. We'll come back to you in a minute. We'll hear from the county first, okay?
Okay.
And she was sworn previously.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Williams, what do you have for us on this case?
Neil Bradshaw and Taylor is an accounting firm located in Durham County. They filed their return on, they mailed it on August the 7th. We received it on August the 9th. Therefore, it was late, so we applied the 10% late list penalty, and the staff asked that you uphold the late list penalty in the total of $110.94 per General Statute 105-312H.
And when was the due date?
April 15th.
April 15th? Okay,
Yes.
so they were 4 months late, more or less. Okay.
And just for the record, if you guys remember last year, we did extend a time for people to appeal due to COVID. That deadline was July 15th. We had to have received their listing by July 15th. When they mailed their return on the 7th, there was a waiver form attached to it, but we had already settled those cases.
Okay, so run that by me again now. So you moved it back to to July 15th.
We didn't move it, but just due to COVID, we extended the time for people to appeal their late list penalty.
Okay.
We bought it before you guys. Anybody that had, due to COVID, was not able to file on time last year, but those cases, that form had to be in by July 15th.
Okay.
So we didn't extend the listing period. We just extended, we made it easier for them to appeal being late. If they send in the form by July 15th, then we requested that the penalty be waived. This firm did not mail that in until April 7th with their listing form.
August 7th. Okay, so.
I'm sorry, August 7th.
So it was an automatic waiver of the penalty if they sent it to you before July 15th. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, with that form, yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, sir. So now we're ready to hear your side.
Okay. My understanding is, because we had our secretary prepare this for us, and from what she had told me, again, because of COVID and disrupting our operations, her understanding, what she communicated to me, was that the listings were extended beyond April 15. This is just what was told to me, to July 15. And at that time, she attempted to do that online right around, I believe, that time frame, and Durham County had been hacked. And so they were not allowing online listings. So once she was, I think she was having trouble getting into the system. So, and again, I think she was trying to do this for us right around the 15th of July. So it did not get mailed until early August. I think she had tried to communicate with Durham. That's really all I know regarding this listing in terms of the time frame of when it was filed.
Okay, Ms. Williams, do you know about the computer, when that was, how that affected people being able to file?
So the computer hack, the malware attack was in April. I'm sorry, March 6th was the malware attack. So our systems were down for a while, but we communicated with taxpayers. We sent an email. There was communication about if they had filed an extension, they needed to file by July 15th with that form. If memory serves, the listing, I'm not aware of any issue with the online listing system at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not either, because I don't key those in. So I'm not familiar with exactly that time frame. This is just what was communicated to me from our secretary.
Okay. All right. Any questions from the board? Any discussion? I mean, it sounds like the county sort of made an effort to let people file late and 3 months late. And I know they did have some problems with the computers, but I can't remember when they were solved, but I think within 3 months, they were pretty far along. So what do the rest of you all think?
I think we should uphold the county.
I totally agree with that.
I do too.
Okay.
I agree with that.
All right, then I'll entertain a motion on number 16.
I make a motion, we uphold the county's late listing fee.
Do I have a second?
Second, David.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Okay, sir, we're going to uphold it. It's only $110, but we think
Yeah, that's fine.
it should
I
have.
mean, it's okay. I mean, it's just been an unusual year.
Right, it has.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, and thank you, Ms. Williams. Do we have anybody here for the next cases? Wake Forest Highway, Owen and Farrington Mill Road. They're not supposed to be here for another 8 minutes. So I guess we'll take another 8-minute break. Let's see you all then.
Hey there, you awake? Oh.
Travis.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, I couldn't get to my mute button. Before.
Yeah, I tried to get to it too.
Oh.
Hey.
So who do we have?
Hey there.
Oh, hey, Travis.
Travis. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that mine at 10:45, they asked for a continuance so that they could have a soil test done.
Okay.
But they've already paid. They've already paid their taxes. So if there's anything that we owe, we'll refund them, but there would be no interest payments on that.
Okay. So do we need to take action on this, or is this something the staff could continue?
We're fine, just continuing it.
I know, but do we need to take action? I mean, you all can't do it on your own, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Right. The board would need to vote to continue the case.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that when we come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Travis.
Understood. Yeah. Court. Did you hear anything by any chance of good fortune from the other?
Any of the in-person people?
Yeah.
Hold on. Mr. Smith said that due to physical limitations, he cannot come in. And he also said that they don't have internet access. They don't know how to use Zoom and stuff. They're an elderly couple, so. But he said he still wants it to go before the board.
Okay, well, they're gonna have to be put to next year also.
Yeah, I was actually there. Sorry to cut you. I was actually there on Monday because it's been hard trying to get him on the phone and also through email. But normally when I go there, I don't get him. But his son was there and said they will make it. So to my best of knowledge, he said they will make it because actually.
Albert, you're talking about
Mr. Howard.
You're talking about
Pope. Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Mr. Smith.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll come back to you.
No.
Yeah. So we're talking about number 18.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So do you want us to continue number 18 too? Starling, since they sound like they can't come in and.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be continued to next year also. We sent them a special letter and that type of stuff, telling them that we would assist them with their quasi in-person visit with the board here at the office. We invited them to come to the office. We will go into the appeal room, to the BER room, and we would assist them to kind of appear before you. But if they're still saying that they want to come in person, we're going to have to postpone them until next year.
Excuse me, Mr. Smith is he's in a wheelchair, and last year he fell or something, so he can't come in.
Yeah, he said
And-
with physical limitations, he can't
Yeah.
come in. I don't know how long.
And they don't
Yeah.
have a computer. That's what,
Correct.
yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, does anyone know what his complaint really is? Has he sent anything to us? I didn't see that.
Joe is on here. I think it was his, and
Yeah,
they
he was
wanted him to come to see him. So
yeah, so basically he had a split off parcel, like he put a mobile home on like a 10-acre parcel, and he split it off to put his mobile home on. So he was saying that there's no road access or running water on that portion of the parcel, basically.
Okay. All right. Yeah, if we could, can we put that off to next year? Because he's paid his bill also. And so there would be no interest accruing for him either.
Okay, all right, we'll just postpone those two then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
And Albert, you said they supposed to, Mr. Pope's supposed to come.
Correct. I was there on Monday, and his son said they will make it online, because I actually thought it was last Tuesday, but he told me they already know it's supposed to be the 9th. So
okay,
to my best knowledge, I know they should be present today.
Okay, good deal. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Okay, let's get going again. Let's see, Travis, tell us about your case.
All right, this case, this is the one that has been.
I'm sorry, let me get you sworn in.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, state your name and position, please.
All right, my name is Travis Westry. I'm a residential tax appraiser for Durham County. And
Okay.
This parcel here has been asked for a continuance, so they have enough time to produce a soil test that's stating that the land is unbiddable.
Okay. All right, any questions or discussion from the board? Then I will entertain a motion regarding continuing number 19.
I make a motion, we continue number 19.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, thank you, Travis.
Thank you.
All right, Joe, what do you got for us on yours?
Sorry, who seconded that motion?
I think it was a bunch of them.
Second. Shoot, yeah, second. I just, was David. When-
Okay, Joe, are you still there?
Joe, you're muted.
Also, I can't see him. Well, Starling, can you take the lead on this one?
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here, sorry.
Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, can
Sorry
you turn
about that.
there you go. Okay. All right, need to get you sworn in, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
State your name and position, please.
Joseph Cohen, residential tax appraiser with Durham County.
Okay. And what do you have on this one for us?
Okay.
I think you said you needed a continuance because for physical reasons.
Yeah, the taxpayer wasn't able to make it in today. And they don't have access to internet service.
So you'd like us to continue this till next year? Is that your recommendation?
I mean, whatever, whatever works best.
Yeah, that would be it.
Is Jennifer Smith, is she related to these Smiths? She's not.
He's a staff member.
Okay, all right, just wanted to check. Okay, so you'd like us to continue this case. I guess we don't have to have a specific time to continue it to, do we?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, any questions from the board? And then I will entertain a motion regarding number 18.
I move that we continue this case.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All
Jeanette.
those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's move on to number 17. Albert, are you here? You're here. All right, let's get you sworn in. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
State your name and position, please.
My name is Albert Amarte. I'm a residential tax appraiser with Durham County.
All right, and this one, I think we had this one before, didn't we?
Yeah, this is a continuance too. I guess the reason why it was continued, if I'm not mistaken, is because there was an issue with the second building because it wasn't livable and it was used as a storage. So when I spoke with Jamie, I mean, everything, everything that was said in the first hearing, pretty much in regards to the land and everything is okay, but I think it was continued because of the second building, which I pretty much visited a couple of times. What it is they have a second building, which is being used as a storage unit, and it has lights in it. They don't have any fixtures in it, but we've made an extensive adjustment. We've made a lot of adjustment on that second building. We pretty much changed the grade from D to D minus. We put a pool on it. It was average. And we did some eco adjustment on it, about 25%. So we actually dropped almost about 45,000, if I'm not mistaken, on the second building. And we have the value for that building as 31,212 now. It's a brick building. So, I mean, it still have, some amount of value in it. I pulled up the pictometry because the taxpayer was arguing their value actually did go up some And because when we did a reappraisal in the previous year, we didn't have, so, like this is a shop in a garage. So these are some things we picked up. That's why its value kind of went up. And this miscellaneous is worth almost 50,000. So we have its value now at 354,177. The previous value was 389,431. And with everything we have, I believe everything checks out right. And then I recommend the board to uphold our revised value, which is 354,177. And it's also sitting on almost a 4-acre lot. So yeah, that's just about it with this one.
So you basically took a lot of the value out of that front building.
A lot. But they have a lot of miscellaneous that kind of like pretty much, is the reason why their value is up, because they have a big shop over there. They have other shops, so they have a lot of stuff we picked up, things that we didn't have, before in 2009. So that's the reason, correct?
You reduced that, but then you went up because there were other things on the property.
Correct.
Okay. Is there anybody here from the property owner?
I don't think so, but I was there Monday, and to my best of knowledge, his son told me they would show up today online.
Okay.
So I was expecting them.
All right. Well, it's 8 minutes after they're supposed to be here, so I guess they're not showing up. Okay. Are there any questions from the board? Any discussion?
One more thing, but when I went there, I actually told them what their new value is going to be. So if they want to accept it, they should let me know. But they said it will show up. So they already know about this revised value. But as to if they're going to take it or not, I mean, I wouldn't, I don't know about that yet.
Okay. So you started out at 389.
Yeah.
You reduced it because of the front structure.
The second building.
And then you went back up for some other things.
Right.
All right. Any other questions or comments from the board?
Make a motion.
Okay. Well, what's your motion?
Make a motion to accept county's revised value as presented of 354,177 for item number 17 as staff presented.
Do I have a second?
A second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, it carries. All right, well, that's it for the agenda. Is there anything else, Starling? I guess, have we all put in whether we want to be on for 2 or 3 years or how that's going to work?
Yep, we have all of that taken care of. I can have court send you what we've everyone agreed to, and it will be a staggered. We have 2 2-year and 3 3-year commitments, and so that would now make sure that you all will not have to renew an application yearly. It will now be 3 years from now or 2 years from now. And even when we get to the 2 years, we can extend them to 3, which will still have them alternating years of when they will be need to renew their application if they're interested. So we do now have you on a staggered appointment schedule.
Okay. And are Jeanette and Wendell, have they been officially appointed as regular members?
I'm going to say yes. Court, yeah. I, because we went to them and they accepted. I think that was last month. Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Just check on that.
We'll send that to you and tell you that. But yes, well, I'm pretty sure because we were considering trying to now start working on some potential alternates.
Right. Although I don't think we're really busy enough where we'll need alternates yet, are we? I mean, it'd be nice to have them available. But
yeah. That's what we mean. We just, in case something happens, we never know when someone has a new grandbaby and decide they want to go to Massachusetts.
Talk about
Okay, Miss Jeanette,
Anybody in mind? Anybody in mind?
Yes, Miss Jeanette.
and I guess we get to pick the alternate, right? The alternates.
Yeah.
So if you all have any thoughts about anybody that you want to be an alternate, send it to Starling and we can vet them out. They have to be actively in the real estate business. I think we ran across that before. with Mr. Scott wanting to come back and he was retired, so he couldn't do it. Or I guess it's also with law, they can be in real estate law. I forget exactly what the requirements are, but there are some. Okay, all right. Anything else from anybody?
Do we know when our next meeting will be, or is it'll just be, we'll get an email when we need one?
Yes, we are committed to opening on April 6th and closing on May 7th, and somewhere in between there, as we get the appeals in, because we only have a few appeals in right now, then we will start setting up the schedule, and hopefully a month or more prior to that, we can start having an idea of what the caseload would be, and then we can start setting it up. And so this year we are looking at it being even smaller amount of appeals. How much smaller, we don't know, but it's looking sizable and in the reduction. And so we may not have as long of a gathering this upcoming year as we have in the previous 2 years, certainly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, anything else?
Good to see everybody.
Welcome back, Courtney.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
Did you see that text I just sent you?
No, I hadn't looked at it yet, but I'll look at it and
Okay. All right, you're gonna love it.
See you, Courtney.
Bye.